All right, guys, today we've got a fantastic Total War Rome 2 siege battle. It is down to the wire, and this one is themed. So we have the Roman war machine taking on a coalition of Greek city-states. Now, this one is not quite a noob versus pro scenario. It's more like below average versus good to pro, like a spectrum of different skilled players on defense. Now, the below average players are playing as Rome to get a little bit of an advantage, and the Greek city-state players, again, it's a spectrum of good to pro players. There is one pro on the Greek city-state side. I'm not going to say who it is. I want you guys to figure it out and let me know in the comments below. I think it'll be pretty obvious, though. So, looking at the Roman Empire, we have Tharshey, Alucard, Chicken, Tay, and a King of Old. Now, yeah, clearly Tharshey is not a noob. I don't care. He might call himself a noob, but he's good at Attila, and obviously there's overlap between the Total War games, so below average, I think, is more fitting for Tharshey on Rome 2. So now looking at the Greek city-states, we have Dutch leading Athens, Crazy Carl leading Epirus, VJ leading Macedon, and Brixus leading Sparta. We're also going to have some POV footage that was provided by Tharshey, so I'm going to splice that into the battle replay. Tharshey is also a YouTuber, so be sure to check out his channel, link down in the video description. The rules for this battle was ultra funds, 2 pikes per player, 4 skirmishers per player, 1 arty per team, chevrons allowed, and the only difference for the defenders was that they were allowed to use deployables. So you guys know what to do. Sit back, relax, get some snacks and drinks. And really quick, before we start this battle, news just came out that they found a new Roman artifact. Check this out. If you zoom in on it, what does it say? Oh, subscribe to Pixelated Apollo. Wow, I guess, you know, if you want to be cool like the Romans, you got to hit that subscribe button. So, yeah, anyways, let's jump in and check out the battle. So this one is going to start with a bit of a sally out. We got Epirus, who's feeling frisky. They're sending out their general. We've got, what is this? Oh, we got slingers. They're coming out. I don't know if this is going to be a full-on sally. I think they're just kind of, you know, peeking a little bit, seeing if they can get some hits with the slingers.
Do you need my cavalry over there?
Possibly. They are getting some more.
I'm scared of moving everything. I kind of want to keep my gen on this side in case they come out this other gate. But yeah.
Maybe do some damage on the Roman army that is pushing. But while this is unraveling, let's go ahead and look at the different positions that Rome is attacking. So we've got a couple, I think this is like 2.5 or 1.5, or maybe 2 armies over on this side. And then over on this front, we've got some tortoises with some troops here. So we got like a half a force, another half force here. So they're trying to attack the flanks, trying to attack every side of Athens. And then we have Rome attacking on the other opposite side. So they really are attacking on all sides. And they, you know, they can't attack. Well, I guess they attack? I guess they could attack here, but over here it's water, so they obviously can't attack here. So it's going to be a lot of fun to see how the Greeks deal with this attack and how the Romans deal with this. You know, oh, wait, hold on. Here's a sally out. Here we go. Epirus is really feeling frisky. They've got some heavy shock cav coming out to party. There's 2 units. Is this a 3rd unit? 3 units of shock cav.
Oh, wait, there is stuff coming on my side. Oh, no. This is not good.
I did not realize they were doing that on the left. What is it? Something cavalry. Heavy shock. Okay.
So here's a couple things to consider, guys. Rome has divided up their armies, so the micro might be pretty intense for them because they're attacking a 2-front war as we speak. So this could be a costly, this could potentially lead to a costly mistake because he is so focused on a wide area. He's watching over so many troops, and that's why it's almost always better, unless it's a very unique situation, it's always better to have your entire army together and not separated and cut up and divided, because you just can't micro enough. But Rome is well aware of the sally out. He sees the cav. He's going to take a defensive stance here while his allies continue to push. against Epirus. Epirus now feeling frisky again, sending out the general. We'll see what he does here. This is the Hellenic Royal Cav. All it takes is one good charge on a archer unit, the artillery. If you can pull that off, you're going to save hundreds of lives on one quick, charge of cav. Here we go. We got our first infantry charging into the city of Athens. This is a legionary cohort, so they're going to lead the way and most likely try to gain control of these walls. If you can gain control, get some archers up on the walls, he can do a lot of damage and, really push back the Greek defense. Let's go look how everything else is playing out on the other side, where we've got some breaks in the walls over here. Okay, actually, Rome has really made some ground here, but the Greeks have decided to go with a bend but don't break strategy. They're giving up all this ground. Makes sense because this is very open ground. So let's head back over here because this has got me on the edge of my seat. I got to see what he's planning on doing. He might not do anything. He could just come out here, stare at the Romans, and then go back inside. So I'm just going to keep a little mental note. I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything here because this could be a big play here. Now, same thing over here. We got to watch out for the cav here. It's really got the Romans on edge. It's got the Romans on edge because they've got many units kind of watching their flanks. But if you're Rome, just get inside the city. Don't worry about the cav. Get inside the city and start fighting the the Greek infantry. Epirus in charge of this main defense. We got artillery opening fire as well. And exhaust the ammo. Exhaust this ammo. Because you want to try to just use up the ammo before you potentially lose them to cav units. And you can see he's kind of doing that, but it's mostly open space, so he's not really landing any hits. And now we got mercenary Samnite warriors. Really good unit. If they got hit, that would be pretty bad. You definitely don't want to lose these units, these men here, in a artillery barrage. So it's probably pretty smart that he's falling them back. Over here, Sparta's kind of watching this push here. We got some tortoises. Looks like he's about to open up a couple breach points. And let's head back over here and see. Yes, we do have some infantry fighting. No clashing yet, but they are throwing some Pila and Javis at each other. Hastati with 3 bronze chevrons. So fairly experienced Hastati. Maybe 1 chevron away from being a Principe, Maybe they're that close to just becoming a Principe unit. But the Hastati, they've got 9 kills already. They're doing their best to try to take on the Spartan hoplites, without fighting them. Trying to use their... Okay, there we go. Now they're charging in. Oh, well, some of them did, and then some kind of, backed out. What was that about? That was weird. But, yeah, Rome has officially... started their attack. They're kind of doing the same thing over here, but they're getting hit in the back as they retreat. They've already lost almost 60 men in this unit, a legionary cohort unit. You definitely don't want to lose too many men on that side. And then we've got a clash, once again, clashing into the Spartan hoplites. So the fight is really raging on this side. Let's go back over to the other front where it's just all it takes is one little push and chaos could ensue because you got your cav ready to strike. But Rome is really taking their time here. They're not really... Again, I would be trying to desperately push into the city. I would not hang around out here for too long because of that cav. They don't really have a lot of cav of their own either. I think they've got 1 unit over here that can kind of, keep the enemy cav, the sally out cav at bay. But I personally, I would be pushing my infantry like crazy into the city right now and trying to get a foothold in here, so it makes it more difficult for the cav to get any good charges. And here we go. Oh, the Spartans are the one they're going to be initiating the charge. I think they're trying to silence the cohort here, trying to silence their Pila. So they clash, and things are getting spicy over on this side. Let's go see what else is going on here. Nothing. Epirus is, again, bend but don't break strategy, letting them come in. But hey, this is working out just fine for them because they're not even really coming in. They're not really coming in. I wonder why. What is the strategy here? I don't know. I would just start pushing. You know, sometimes you can't overthink your attack. You can't think, you know, you can't overanalyze every single little move that you do. Sometimes the best plan of action is just get your infantry in the city and start fighting. Just start clashing swords and fighting, because remember, as the attackers, you have more money. You have more troops, potentially, depending on the quality of the troop. But you're Rome, too. You're Rome. This is what they're trained to do. They're trained to fight and organize, you know, units. Very organized. So get them in the fight. Here they're kind of trading blows here of short-range projectiles. This is pretty fun. But yeah, I would just charge in, honestly. I'd just charge in. There's no need to trade like that. Let's go back over to this side where the infantry fight is going on. This Roman player, he's got it figured out. He's got some Praetorians in the mix. Praetorians, we got another unit of Hastati charging in. And the great meat grinder is about to unravel. And you know this one's going to be a meat grinder, guys, because it's Greece. They are known for their hoplites. Defensive units, so it's going to be a bit of a grind over on this side. And Spartan hoplites down to 70 men, only 38 kills. They haven't really seen a lot of success here, and they're on the verge of cracking. So this is a good step forward for the Romans. But we got Thorax swordsmen, very excellent unit coming in for Athens. They're charging in. They're going to reinforce the Spartans. Always nice to see Sparta and Athens playing nice and working together. But yeah, they're fighting hard over there. Then we got a little bit of a fight on the walls as we speak. We got Athens with Thorax swordsmen holding back a unit of legionary cohort. They should win this one because of the archer support they've got coming in as well. This is the Cretan archers, mercenary Cretan archers. They're going to just do a couple volleys and most definitely chip away at the Roman numbers. But right now it says losing. Yeah, they're losing. They're losing because of the archers. So that's a nice little trade right there. You got to be careful with the walls. They really set that up nicely, those walls. You know, they can have it where, you know, archers can fire at the flank. You got to look out for that. So now is the time that Rome needs to get aggressive here. Over on this side, very nice. Rome is getting aggressive. This is good to see. We got the Evocati cohort. They're taking on some royal Spartans. This is going to be a tough unit to fight through. And you can tell, and just by looking at the units that the defenders are using in specific spots, you can tell where they really favor certain areas, like they really don't want to lose it. And this feels like one of these areas where the defenders just feel like they don't want to give ground here. They don't want to lose this position for whatever reason. Maybe it's protecting a flank. Who knows? Oh, the archer trade. Oh, the Syrian archers are getting absolutely blasted. Here comes another volley. And they're cooked. They are done. They are done. Put a fork in them. They're done. But yeah, that was a good use of these Cretan archers by, this is Macedon. Good to see Macedon in the fight. We haven't really seen many of their units. We're starting to see them now. Oh, we got some fiery balls of justice set up over here. Let's go. Some of the deployables here. We'll see if he actually has any success with these. These almost never work. But we've seen it a couple times where they work, and it's a lot of fun. Let's head back over to this fight where, again, look at the reinforcements. Epirus sending in reinforcements. Rome is now taking the walls. That's good to see. And you can see that it's working. It's nice to see players actually try to take the walls with the siege towers. Oftentimes, they mostly focus on breach points.
Hold up, I'm getting outflanked here. Oh god, hold up.
Your orders. Ready and waiting. Troops awaiting
I don't know what my legionaries are doing there.
Yeah, I'm sending all my remaining infantry in, so you're gonna have to hold off on that cab flank if he pushes.
Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
Yeah.
But they've got troops up on the walls. They can charge downward. They got to... I would move a unit down there to silence these Thurios spears because they are getting a gnarly flank on these Romans right now. A very disgusting, nasty flank on these guys. So you got to try to silence them. That's the best way to kill the Thurio spears, is to get into combat, close range, and silence them. But we'll see what happens with that. Now we've got Rome charging in, more and more units coming in. Look at this. Look at this. Legionary cohort going to clash. Mercenary Samnite warriors. They are getting hit by archers now. Is that friendly fire? So the Samnite warriors, very excellent infantry. Now, we're shaking now. Now we got artillery coming in. Where's that coming from? Is that defensive artillery? The angle of that. Maybe not. Maybe it just came this way. Yeah. But yeah, here it comes. Here it comes. What is he doing with this artillery, though? He's trying to get the reserves, it looks like, but he's just destroying this building, which not really nice. Oh, no, okay, so these are defensive archers. These are more mercenary Cretan. You're going to see a lot of these Cretan archers because, well, they're all Greek, and this is the best archer they can field. But yeah, they are going to pop some shots here and get some good flanking fire. Sword side, these legionary cohort are going to get absolutely blasted right now.
Yeah, I've made a breakthrough a little bit on this back part.
Legionary cohort. Legium advance.
Oh, they had traps. Not a whole bunch of spike traps, yeah.
Legionary cohort. Forward. Orders.
I think that's the #1 thing that you have to look out for when you're the aggressor, when you're the attacker, is look out for the angles. If you see them having archers on this side, you got to look out for that, and that's when he needs to be pushing over here to try to gain control of this front. But, you know, just attacking one angle provides a situation like this where he can fire on the flank with these archers. Sorry about that. Look at this arrow. What is going on here? But let's head back over. Let's see. Let's head back over here with the cav. We got 2 units of cav. I don't know where the third one went. Maybe it's hidden in the trees. Very possible. He is starting to move them, though. Oh, here we go. So they went with the let's see, how do we say this? They went with the patient route here. They didn't force a fight, but they are inching closer and closer. Check this out. And I like that. They just move a little bit. They stop.
I'm gonna be an archer fight as well. I'm gonna do anything against them.
Oh, the cavalry is moving forward a bit.
That's fine.
It's like the guy that's disguised as a bush, you know, and he's sneaking up on someone. They move up, tiptoes a little forward, stops. Tiptoes a little forward more, stops. So we'll see what happens, because I think Rome is really dead set in this. They're focused in this battle, so they might not see this cav moving up on them. We'll see what happens, though, because Rome... Oh, now we got... Look at the purple cloaks. The Roman Praetorian Guard are coming in. This is going to be a tough wave of troops to stop.
On our side, it's not going great. In fact, I lost my slinger. And my side army.
Sons of Mars. Melee infantry. 6 forward.
But yeah, this is going to be a tough fight to hold back. We'll see. Rome's ready to take this. I think they're over it. Over on this side, again, Rome is just getting chewed up over here. This is a great defensive position for Epirus. They are racking up kills. He's got to be feeling pretty good about that. Here comes some artillery, but you're playing a dangerous game with your own troops in the fight. It almost looks like he's doing cycle charging. Now it looks like he's kind of falling back here a little bit. Why? I don't think he should give this up, especially with the archers over here. I think the archers are now... Okay, good. The archers are now focusing the Roman archers. So that's actually a pretty good play by the Roman player to send up his own archers. Hopefully they don't get evaporated by these guys, but it's a good countermeasure to his archers hitting your infantry. So we'll see how that unravels there. So, oh yeah, he's really focusing down those archers. Here comes another volley. Oh yeah, the fiery balls of justice. One ball hits, getting like 2-3 kills there. Is it worth it? Not really, but you got to do something there. You got to try to do something. Rome looks like they are going to finally take control of this initial position of the settlement.
Yes, Commander.
Did they bring 5 men?
Double time.
Yes,
I
like
did not.
6 units.
Oh yeah, they brought flags. And I'm out of archers, so that's brilliant.
Let's go ahead and quickly look on the other side. It looks like Rome. Wow. Okay, we kind of missed this, but Rome ran into a bunch of traps here. There was a bunch of, I don't know what these are, like hidden stake traps. Looks like slingers ran in there and died.
Hey, my Praetorians are the only things doing any decent damage. The rest of my army died and did nothing. I should have told them no deployables, because they put like 20 spike traps worth of deployables down.
Did they?
Yep.
I don't know if Rome gave up on this. I mean, there was quite a bit of fighting. So yeah, the Roman flank on this side did not really pan out. And now Rome is going to continue to fight. This is the other side of the settlement. They're going to continue to push forward and fight and try to push on all the flanks possible in the great city of Athens. And then we've got troops over on this side too. Interesting. We've got some Romans that are going to give the Greeks a taste of their own medicine. Got some Syrian archers with 118 kills firing at the Athenians, the thorax swordsmen. But, you know, I think they played their part. They held as long as they could. They only got 58 kills, but I think it's about lost over here. So Rome is starting to squeeze. The Roman war machine is starting to squeeze the Greeks like a fresh orange, where juice is starting to spill out. Delicious Greek juice, you know what I mean? But yeah, the Romans, I don't know what that means, honestly. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm giving you some imagery. So yeah, the Romans are definitely making some ground, and it is a little concerning for the Greeks. Now, don't get me wrong, the Greek team has done a great job. They've definitely made the Romans bleed, but it is starting to get to that point where the Romans are making some ground. Now we've got Royal Spartans coming in to reinforce Epirus as they hold this crucial position. And yeah, they cannot give up this spot because of the angle of the archers. The archers will win them this battle if they can keep this up. So they're definitely not going to give up this spot. The Greeks are going to hold with constant reinforcements coming in. We've got Thurio spears ready to throw down. Literally, they're throwing down the field. Look at that. They're going to crush these Roman Eagle cohort. This is a great unit. A tragedy to be losing this unit like the way they are. Oh, man. A unit of 160 already down to 70. This Thurio spears exhaust all their ammo, so now they can charge in and support the infantry whenever they're ready. Oh, but look at this. Oh my gosh, yes, they went in. They went in. Oh, I completely missed it, man. Oh, not completely, but they got the Roman general.
He's gotten off your general with a cav.
Oh no.
Tharshey.
I was not paying attention.
Me neither.
Yep, my gen is gonna die. Lul. Well, okay, I now no longer have a gen. This was a
Fuck,
mistake.
is he dead?
Yep.
Fuck. Okay.
And my cav is dead.
They were waiting so patiently, like a, I don't know, give me something good here, like a praying mantis, just waiting with its little praying hands, and struck the enemy like a bug. Like a hummingbird. I don't know. You know praying mantis catch hummingbirds and eat them? That's crazy, right?
Okay, so this is not good. I no longer have a gen. I lost the other cav I brought. And I don't think he lost anything on these cav units. They lost like 9 men, probably.
Anyways, a really good job with the cav, and they're going to keep pushing in. So that is a death of a general. That is huge right there. And, well, there's nothing here. So they exhausted the giant ballista got 100 kills supposedly, so that's pretty good considering they weren't really hitting a lot of the enemies. But yeah, the cav went in, guys. They went in and they got the Roman general. Like I said, it was like the guy dressed up as a bush, tiptoeing closer and closer and closer, and then he just went for it and got the Roman general. That was a well-timed cav charge. So good that I almost missed it completely. So let's head back over to this way where the Greeks are hanging on by a thread. The balance of power is getting worse for the Greek team. It was already in favor of the Romans at the start, but it feels like it's gotten a little bit worse. Does that mean this battle is over? Absolutely not. But we are seeing the Greeks fall back. We got Royal Peltis, Thurio Spears. See, same thing over here. We've got a mass exodus of Greek troops, and they're falling back inward to their defensive position. Now, I really think Epirus should continue to hold on here. Oh, they used the fiery balls of justice, but it didn't kill anyone, so yeah, we missed that too. But as you can see, there's no... Maybe this guy got hit by a ball, I don't know, but nobody else really got hit by them, so...
I'm going and activating the fireballs quickly, so they can't use it on me later.
Praetorian Guard! Forward!
Yep, okay, that guy wasted all their balls. Good stuff.
But we got Militia Hoplite holding against Praetorian Guard. That's not going to end well for these Militia Hoplite. So this flank could potentially crumble really quickly. But on this side, okay, I think, all right, they're starting to get overwhelmed, but they're using, again, exposing the flanks of the Roman infantry. And this is how they're going to win this game, guys. This is how they're going to win this battle, is to get flanking fire on the Roman infantry. If you try to fight them head on, you're going to lose. You cannot do that. So here comes Eagle Cohort. How is this unit still intact? That's crazy. We got Samnite Warrior. No, Royal Peltis. These guys will crush them just because they're so depleted. Yep. Already breaking. That's a good sign. So Epirus is definitely doing a really good job here. He's kind of carrying his team as we speak, but his team has made the smart decision to fall back and to reorganize and prepare their final stand at the town center of Athens.
Oh, are they falling back directly to their final capture point? Mostly.
Yeah.
My goodness, do they have a lot of Roman infantry that they are going to have to fight through. And I think the best way, I think, okay, so let's think about this. Let's say we're Team Greek right now. Okay, they've got to finish up these guys, and I think they've got them. Especially with this army losing their general. You know, their morale is low. Sure, they still have a lot of Praetorian Guard. That's going to be tough to deal with, but okay, good. And they send up, okay, they have Royal Spartans. So they're going to be able to hold here for a little while. I think what they need to do here is get aggressive. Finish up this Roman army, take the victorious Greeks, flank around, get behind the Praetorians, or try to eliminate these two Roman armies. If you can do that, then you can concentrate all of your focus and all your manpower over to this side. But the Romans are being smart right here. They are sending back reinforcements to help the other Roman armies. We got Praetorians, we got Legionary Cohort, 2 units of Legionary Cohort, we got a depleted Legionary Cohort. Now, Epirus has fallen back his cav back inside the city, so he's going to be able to get some potential charges here. Maybe the Romans don't realize it. We don't know. If there is an opening for them to get archers, that would be huge, guys. They got to try to get some archers. They got to try to get some elite infantry out of the game. So we'll see what happens with that cav. Here comes another charge of Romans. Again, great job with the Thurio Spears. But smart move by the Romans to charge in and try to silence these guys. In fact, they're falling back because they don't want to lose them. And they're going to get charged by the general. Not a great charge, though, because his own men got in the way. But they're trying to save the Thurio Spears because you really don't want them to fight unless they are out of ammo. Oh, look at that. Nice job. You got yourself a Roman. So, little charge. Not a great charge, but it was enough to break the Legionary Cohort. And, yeah, they're on the verge of destroying this Roman army. And they've got this cav unit kind of watching the rear, making the Romans... Oh, wait. Look at this. Are they going for these archers? We got Epirus flanking around.
Oh no, they're coming for you, chicken. Chicken! Careful! They're coming for
What's
your
up?
back. Oh wait,
It's
your
okay,
unit is basically dead.
He's
So
basically dead.
I'm gonna trap his cab then.
So he's got his heavy shock cav. He's trying to get behind the Romans, or at the very least on the flank of the Romans. He has done that. Let's see what's waiting for him over. Oh, man! A Roman unit out of position. And they got double charged. That's going to take care of these Romans. Lippity split. I don't even know what I'm saying there. It's going to take care of them really quick there, so... Now over here, the Royal Spartans need to charge in. They're getting pelted to death by the Praetorians. Smart play by the Roman player, trying to use their, skirmishing ammo. You don't want to fight the Royal, even though these are Praetorians. Royal Spartans are tough, but I don't know what Sparta's doing. He probably needs to just charge in to negate that. But I guess Rome will do it. Now we've got some archers from Macedon coming up here, and they're going to get a great sword side angle. This is a beautiful little position to see the statue as well. Kind of the pantheon of Athens honoring Athena. But mercenary Cretan archers, they got some good angles, but at the same time, they are open to attack. He's got reinforcements coming up. We got standard archers moving up, and they're going to probably concentrate all of their fire on these slingers, which is a smart play. Get rid of the slingers. Get rid of their skirmishers. Oh, yeah, these slingers are getting hit from multiple angles. These guys are done. They have 176 kills, though, so they got their money's worth. They could have gotten more kills, sure, but they definitely have done a great job. All right, so let's zoom back out of here. The Cav has pushed through. It killed the infantry. It's now over here. The Romans are going to continue to push here. This is going to be, guys, this is not going to be an easy task for the Greeks. This is still an uphill battle for them. This is a lot of fun, though. They're definitely giving it all they got to try to tame the elite war machine of Rome. But the Royal Spartans are... They're holding. This is what they're made to do, Thermopylae style. They are holding this narrow path. And the reason they are holding here is because they have to protect the archers that are up on this platform, but they are getting absolutely annihilated. Rome came back with more. Rome showed up with some Syrian archers to silence the Cretan archers and the archers of Greece. So that is unfortunate for the defenders. They really needed those archers alive. But yeah, this is a lot of fun so far. I like watching Epirus here. Epirus really needs to be the hero of this battle because he still has a ton of troops left. He's killed a lot of Romans so far. He still has a lot more to take care of. But he's got to get aggressive here, and he's got to finish this flank. He's got to take care of them, because if he can defeat this force and then concentrate his attention over here, that would be awesome. Way over here, the Romans are pushing. We've got a pike unit. We've got Spartan pikemen. They just entered the battlefield. They're about to get focused down. Yeah, the Romans are like, oh, pikes, forget this. Get the archers up here. Silence them. Silence them. Now, these archers, did they just run out of ammo? They got their daggers out. They might have just ran out of ammo. 142 kills. They definitely used a lot. If that really is what happened, they're going to have to rely on Pila to throw at the pikes. But that's a good sign. That's a good sign for the defenders, because pikes are a key unit for this defense. Let's head back over to Epirus, because I'm having a lot of fun watching them. Using the flanks, using the angles, using the Thurio spears. We got the Spartan general helping out Epirus. We got Macedon over here with thorax swords as well. Sparta is holding on over here, but honestly, they're not really defending anything other than the flank. He's defending the flank of Epirus, so that's important. But in terms of up here, what do we got? What is this? We got slingers. They must not have any ammo. Why would you just leave them up there to get shot at? Oh my gosh. What a waste. Yeah, that's a big mistake right there. Big mistake right there. All right, Epirus, what you got, buddy? More Thurio spears. That's smart. He's going for the Praetorians back there. But I don't know. You know, I'm rooting for the Greeks here because they are the underdogs. They are the underdogs. Oh, look at this. Oh, getting some archers. Even if these archers are out of ammo. How did this happen? What? No, this archer only has 14 kills. This is a huge win for Epirus. Look at Epirus go. Kind of microing multiple fronts. Now we got a cav v cav battle. Equites. Is he just holding them back so he can get these archers? Now, these archers, I think, are out of ammo, so there's no need to get desperate to take them out. But if you're trying to inflict mass casualties to cause fear in the army, I mean, that's a strategy too, but these archers are going to come in to try to help out the cav. But they're not going to really do much here. Actually, wow. Yeah, because they're melee cav. This is not a good engagement for Epirus. He should not have charged these Equites. This was a big mistake. Big mistake. Get the cav out of there. And it looks like he's trying, but... no, that's just a retreating unit. I guess he's just going to let them die here. Oh, that might have been a blunder for Epirus, but maybe... I'm looking at it, maybe because they have no other choice. Nobody's blocking this path. Nobody's watching this path. Over on this front, we have Athens kind of holding back the Roman horde over here with a bunch of thorax swordsmen. But they look like they're on the verge of cracking too. We do have reinforcements coming in. These are archers. Oh, they're just getting a little bit closer. I think they're trying to silence the Roman archers potentially. Oh yeah, they're trying to silence the Roman archers. Good job. They have actually chipped away at these guys, but they're out of ammo. There's no need to waste your ammo on them. Let's see how the Spartans are holding. Spartans are holding 50 men. Remember, it's not about killing the Romans, it's just about holding them back, buying time for Epirus to continue to chip away at these Roman forces, which they've almost utterly defeated, guys. Almost utterly defeated. So this is going to be one position they don't have to focus so heavily on. We got a couple Roman generals in killing zones here. If you can kind of, I don't know. Is this cav unit still fighting? Wow. They're still fighting. They're still trying to take out the Equite, which they brought them down to 32 men. They started with 80. So even if they lose against this cav, at the very least, they've weakened the cav. I don't know if he's afraid of the Roman cav. Maybe that's why they're trying to, you know, risk these 2 units of heavy shock cav to try to take it out. But this cav is going to fall back now, which is smart. They need to send... Okay, good. We've got Sparta with some pikemen here holding this road. We've got Macedon with thorax pikemen holding the road. I don't know if it's worth bringing all these pikemen. Over on this side, they're starting to fizzle out. Here we go. We've got some slingers. 147 kills. They're trying to hold out here. And nice. He defended. Epirus defended. He's got his general here. Going for the Roman general who's just dead set on trying to take out these slingers. Come on, Epirus. Take out this general. Don't let him harass the slingers. There you go. This is awesome. Really good stuff there. And now Epirus is flanking around with Samnite warriors. Just trying to... Oh, we got a bunch of skirmishers over here. They have a lot of kills, so they're probably starting to run out of ammo. Who knows? Maybe they've already ran out of ammo, so maybe they're flanking around looking for an opportunity. Oh, man, there's just way too many Romans. Look at them just cycle charge in here. We've got the slingers still going at it. How many kills do slingers have? 155. Come on, keep slinging. Keep slinging. You gotta believe. You gotta believe. Sparta has fallen. The Romans, the royal Spartans have fallen. Now we've got Roman archers going up on this plateau. They're going to get a good angle.
I'm going to get archers. By the way, if you have archers, you can place them up here now and shoot down. Because I've secured this area. Yeah.
Archers are
ready.
And this is it, guys. This is the final stand. This is good, though. This is good because a lot of the Roman archers are gone. He still has some, so he's got to look out for these pikemen. But the pikes are going to get a lot of kills here against a good unit. So if you're rooting for the Greeks, this is a promising sign here. A very promising sign. But on this side, there's like nothing. We've got a unit of thorax swordsmen against veteran legionaries. Oh boy. They are sending reinforcements though, so I think one of those, yep, Spartan pikemen. So they're gonna try to help out there. But Epirus' general is going all in. He's got 200 kills. We got another Roman general in here fighting. We've got archers, I guess, cutting off reinforcements. We got a little archer v archer battle from Epirus, so that's fun, I guess. But I think Epirus is gonna meet their end here soon. The slingers, though, getting some great kills. 213 kills. These guys, unfortunately, have exhausted their ammo. There's not much they can do. This is crazy. This Hellenic Royal Guard might just kill the Roman general. Yeah, he's running now. The Roman general is running. I think Epirus might come out on top here. I would have let the general run. I think you got to finish up these guys.
Mike was muted the entire time.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to call out the archers at the back. And the
Oh, damn, I see that.
Yeah, I did not realize my mic was on mute.
And now they're going to charge these archers. The general wants the Roman leadership gone. I don't know how many troops are left in his army. I can't imagine there's much. But I guess he figures if you take out the leadership, the rest of his troops will easily crack. Or more likely to crack. There we go. General's done. So that's another Roman general gone. And these Romans are starting to... Look at the reinforcements coming in, though. Oh. There's not much they can do there. Okay, how are the pikes doing? They're doing good. 150 kills. This one has 74. They're doing fantastic. Remember, the Romans sent up archers up here, but they're now retreating them. They're out of ammo. Oh, man. Okay. We got a situation here, guys. There is light at the end of the tunnel for the Greek alliance. So if the Romans have no more ammo, they could be in big trouble. Big trouble. Because they have nothing to deal with the pikemen. And that is bad, obviously. Now, they could have projectile ammo, and they've got to use that wisely. But I don't know. I wish I could see how much short-range ammo they have, how many Pila they have. But I don't know. I don't know. So this is going to be... This could be a photo finish. Okay, so over here, these guys still have Pila, so they're closing in. That's smart. You're going to lose a lot here, unfortunately. They're going to close in. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't know what else you're supposed to do, but there's a big gap that the Romans can take advantage of. Nice job focusing down the Praetorian Guard. Do they have any reserves? Oh, yes, they've got Macedon retreating his Royal Peltus over there. On this side, I think they're good. I think the pikemen have this won.
Dang, I think all your infantry is fighting the pikes, so you're completely out of range and throwables.
Yeah, I'm out of everything.
Oh, you're all getting front dumped on your Praetorian guards.
This is a big concern right here. There's a lot of Romans left over here. The balance of power is looking still pretty good, guys. This might be quite the battle. Quite the battle. Epirus is just giving it all he's got. He's making every single unit fight to the bitter end. We got slingers and a general. See what he goes for here. Now remember, this Roman army with the yellow border has lost his general. So even though he's got a decent amount of troops, his general is gone. So they do have that. And nice job, little hit and run. Little hit and run. And they have no skirmishing capability. They could have chewed up this cav if they had Pila.
This cav is running away again. Oh my god.
but that is not present, obviously. Uh-oh. What is he going for? Is he going to make this gap? Oh! Yep, he's going to make it. Okay, that was close. That was very close. And now he's going to join and help his allies here. Even though it's a... Look, this unit could end up with hundreds of kills. I'm thinking they'll get 300 kills by the end of the day. Even though it's a small unit, they're depleted, they're tired. They have more than enough men to keep racking up kills.
Okay, that Evocati got wiped.
That's master. Wait, was that the Evocati? Yeah.
Yep.
The Hellenic. Okay.
Yes, yes, so shit. Yes, Alucard, yes. Just tie them down so we can kill them.
Got slingers kind of... I think what the slingers are going to do is try to keep this gate alive. Nice little archer v archer fight. They should win this. Look, they're trying to get any kind of victory. They're going to go for it. Even if it's killing these archers, they're going to go for it. And the gate's going to help them out. Oh, but the cav's going to close in, unfortunately. But, hey, you know, let's not forget, the gate is helping them. These guys are done. Put a fork in them, they're done. But they did a great job here. They took out those archers. And the Equites are going down 28. Oh, but they've got a whole nother unit. Oh, my gosh.
Like, fuck this buggy ass game. Like, I can't even fucking use my throwables because this fucking
Quick march!
What can I say, man? Attila is better.
All right, back over this way. They're just charging into pikes. That is a good sign. Spartan pikemen putting up a hell of a defense here. Over on this side, what's going on here? They're just hanging out because they have no other answer. They don't know. I think what they're hoping is that their allies, the other Roman allies, will break through on a different side, which will make the pikes here have to pull back potentially. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, the Romans they're at the end of their rope, guys. They're running out of ammo. They don't know how to deal with these pikemen. And I've never been so relieved to see so many pikemen. I've never been so relieved. We got archers still have ammo. And I think this is like the last archer unit with ammo. So good job to Athens of preserving his archers and saving them for late game. They are going to get some good quality kills on the Praetorians. And oh, look. Epirus still with their general behind the enemy. This is what I'm talking about, guys. 16 men. I think they can get over 300 kills. This is disaster for the Romans right now. Oh! A nice, beautiful charge on the back of these Praetorians. And yeah, Praetorians are a big concern. Let's see, how many did they lose there? They lost one guy. Let's just see the total once they're done. Okay, 2 men. They lost 2 men in that charge. How many kills do they have? 287. And the Praetorians are breaking. They are breaking. They can't handle it. They can't handle it. Look at this. We got this random archer unit way out here. What are they doing? What are they sneaking over here about? Now, over on this side, we've got pikes that are about to hold back many units of Romans. And do the Romans have skirmishing capabilities? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they exhausted all their skirmishing.
I'm gonna send my troops around here because they don't have enough pikes to hold us. They only have 1 pike there.
Oh, and then pikes are turning as well.
Advance at speed!
So, this is a lot of fun because I think the Greeks, the balance of power is kind of, it's still in favor of the Romans, don't get me wrong, but it is starting to shift a little bit.
Yes! Nice.
No! Go away!
Yeah, hit the pikes in the back! Yes! Go, Dantio, go!
2. Wait, no, it's a 1 lone soldier. No, he's gone.
He broke. Aw.
But yeah, we've got Roman Cav coming in now. They're going to try to find a path. And they have found one. There's a gap right here, and they're desperately trying to plug it. They've pulled away from the front line. They're going to try to plug the gap and cut down this cav. Archer support. Another. Oh, man. They have done a great job. See, this is what I'm talking about, guys. You got to maintain. You got to manage your archers effectively. You got to manage them effectively. Okay, he just ran out of ammo, but still, having ammo in the late game is so huge, and it could save you. It could turn a battle around. They're reorganizing. They stopped the cav from breaking through. And the balance of power is... it's getting closer to even, guys. It's getting closer. And look at the Epirus archers. What are they doing? Where did these guys... He must have... Wait, these are the archers that were, like... He must have just fallen... He just retreat. He just fell back. What a fighter. I mean, the Epirus player is doing everything. He's even trying to save archers, guys.
Oh, these archers are coming back. Please tell me they're out of ammo.
I would assume they're out of ammo.
So, trying to remember, like 5 minutes ago, maybe 10 minutes ago, he had these archers over here, and the Romans went after him. He must have just ran off into the woods, and now he's coming back. He could have easily have been like, well, they're archers, they're out of ammo, no big deal. I'll just let them fight to the death. Maybe they'll get a couple cav kills. No, he's like, we're going to keep them alive because they can get behind the enemy, and it could be that. It could be the difference. It could be the difference. But Rome is going after him. Hey, that's one less Praetorian Guard at the front line of this defense. And it looks like Rome is concentrating 90% of their army in this choke point right here. They've got troops retreating over here, but they can't really abandon this flank. They've got to keep these pikemen here. Same thing over here. And that's kind of the point of leaving these units here, is that you're forcing the pikemen to stay here because you can't abandon it. I mean, I wonder if you could try to squeeze in past this way. I doubt it, though. And now we have these archers coming in to reinforce. Guys, I think the Greeks have this. And it makes sense that the Romans are attacking on this side because there's less pikemen. It's a bigger gap. You know, not as narrow of a choke point. We've got archers still alive and well from Macedon. And there we go. They just ran out of ammo. 153 kills, quality kills against some, I think, Praetorians they were firing at. Yeah, they were firing at Praetorians. But remember, some of these Praetorians don't have a general. In fact, I think at this point, we only have one Roman general. I wish I could differentiate between the different Roman armies, but they all look the same, you know. And here we go. They're going to charge in. Look at this little cheeky move. They're charging in the archers to keep the Praetorians stuck in position. And now the pikes are going to inch forward and get these guys. They're going to stab them right in the back. Right in the back. Here we go. They got to hurry up, though, because the archers are going to drop fast. Got to get in there. There we go. Excellent job. Excellent job there. I mean, it was a good strategy. Uh-oh. Yeah. Rome came over to help. Another Roman army came out to help. Oh, no. This might be disaster.
Pikes out of formation. Come on, come on. Get a charge on the pikes. No, they're back in. No, are they? Yeah, they're out of formation.
Are they?
Yeah, well, the ones that I'm fighting, yeah. Nope, they're back in. But some of my men are in line. I don't know if they'll be able to kill them.
No, they get put straight back.
Okay, I'll pull back.
I'm gonna kill some of them, but not all of them.
Get these pikes down. Okay, here comes the rest of the unit filling in the gaps. So yeah, good job there. Very good job. Now we've got Macedon still holding the front line against these Praetorian Guard. It's getting narrow, though. It's getting thin. And I feel like the Greeks are going to have to make it. Oh, this is good. Why are the Romans attacking here? Oh, I see. I think they tried to... I don't know. Honestly, what are they doing? I guess they're going to try to fight through these archers. I think actually Athens got aggressive here. And try to get these Romans by surprise. Because if he can defeat these guys, then he can go over and reinforce this side where they're starting to break. Oh no, the balance of power is shifting, guys. It's shifting. But there's not much they can do. They can't retreat here. Oh no, I think Unless Athens can quickly defeat these Romans over here, which they are winning. I don't... get these archers over here. You need as many troops to plug these... This is bad. This is bad. I think the Romans are going to take this. Now we got Greeks falling back over here. Yeah, I think you got to retreat one of these pikes. So these archers... Okay, I see. Oh, they need to break these guys. They're not breaking, though. These guys are going to... They're going to defeat these... I would just retreat these guys. I would not leave them in the fight. You could even retreat and flank these archers. But, hey, that's good for the Greeks. There we go. One unit's breaking. If you can break them, you could retreat these guys. But I think it's too late. And now we've got a desperate stand by the Royal Peltis of Macedon. Oh, man. We need a chain route, a potential chain route. I don't think it's going to happen. Maybe he can sneak this unit up and kill the general. That would be nuts. Now we've got an archer unit that's going to be desperately thrown into the fight. We've got the Athenian general picked hoplites trying to hold back. Just too many troops. Too many dang troops here. And here we go. They are going to retreat a pikeman unit. They got him out of there. But at what cost? They might lose this pike unit. They might lose this. This unit's on the verge of breaking, though. He's going to retreat these guys and reorganize them. Oh, you know what? I think he's going to form like a noob box. Yep, they're going to form a noob box. Oh. Oh, they're trying to get the pikes. You got to keep them running. They're good. They're putting up a fight right now. Oh, come on, Greece. Come on. All right, pikes, 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 pikes. There you go. Drop them. Drop them. Nice. And they're gonna... Oh, quick, 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 quick. Pikes, pikes, pikes.
Yeah, hit the corners. Like.
Oh, actually, hold up. His pike's not even gonna get there in time.
Yeah,
The count's gonna catch it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Good shit.
Pikes. Oh, no. Now, a lot of them should get up. Thankfully, they formed pike formation before they got charged. Oh, man. And then we've got... That's a good move right here by Sparta, putting their backs to the buildings. Hey, that's cheeky right there. But, folks, I think this is going to be a Roman victory. But what a fight. What a fight by every Greek player here. They had quite the disadvantage they had to take on. And the Roman units were just too dang strong. Too dang strong. It's not over yet, but you know, it's gonna be tough. I mean, they don't have any archers. Okay, I mean, could they pull this off? I don't know. And they got these pikes just kind of chilling over here. They're gonna charge the very flank of them. That might actually work out for these Spartan pikemen. All right, let's go back over to this main defense. Impressive. That's all I have to say. And this is going to be tough. You can see they're trying to get the corners, which is a smart play by the Romans. Come on. Come on, guys. Hold. These poor pikemen are winded. There's just too much. There's too much Roman infantry. Combat is even over here. If they can defeat these two Roman units and show up as reinforcements to the triangle, now they're, yep. Dang, if they had like 2 more pike units. Smart to attack these corners. With 2 minutes left in the replay, I just don't think the Greeks are going to win this. But what a challenge. What a challenge this was. And a great job by the Roman players for dealing with the pike situation. And the last Roman general who's going to claim all the glory as his peers, his colleagues fall. His colleagues, his comrades. I don't know. He's doing everything he can. There we go. He's breaking here. Now he's back to back with these Macedonians. Look at them fight to the bitter end. Look at this pike form. Look at this. Fight to the bitter end, men. This is awesome. Man, there's a thunderstorm going on right now. It would suck if I lost power and this just ended. So let's hope we can finish up this battle. I mean, it would be amazing if the Romans just chain routed right now. This unit is losing slightly. If they could break one of these guys. This is crazy. We're less than a minute though. There's no way. No way. Look at them. Athena, help us! Athena! Yeah, it's not gonna happen. The Romans know exactly how to attack them. They got them on the weak side. The weak side of the pikes. But they're doing the best they can to get some bonus kills here. Oh, there we go. The last Athenian unit breaks. Now it's up to Macedon. They break. And there you have it, guys. The Spartans are going to be close. Yep. Oh, the Spartans took care of one of the Roman units, but unfortunately it's too late. I feel like they should have fallen back, those Spartans.
Kill them. Don't let any of them run away. There we go.
But a great fight, indeed. The Roman war machine was too much, but I bet you Epirus got the most kills for the defenders. Let's see what we got. So, Crazy Carl. Yep, I called it. He got the most kills. Only just a little bit, though. A little more than 100. 2,783.
Stat-wise, I did so bad. 26 kills, 1 kill on the gen, 100 on the slingers, 120, 50, 40 on the archers. Oh my god, my skirmishes did terrible. Evocati did 80, 80, 130, 260. My legionary cohort got slaughtered because of the straps. 90, 50, 80, 12. My Praetorian came back and clutched in for me.
We've got Dutch leading the Spartans. Unfortunately, he was the weakest link. Not saying that they're the reason they lost or anything. Oh, he had a Scorpion. I didn't even know that. 1,400. We got Athens here. 2,600, who's the second most kills. And then Macedon, 2,200. And then all the Romans. Oh my gosh, a king of old. Getting almost 3,000 kills or casualties. Very impressive. The Romans had a nice even spread. It's kind of hard to not play the Romans well. So this was a lot of fun. Thanks again to Tharshey. Thank you to all the players who took part in this. I really enjoyed this one. I like the creativity and the challenge that the Greeks had to put up. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. If they had like a couple more units, they probably could have won this one. But great fight. Hope you enjoyed it. And thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time on the battlefield.